So this is the lawsuit you're filing.
We're filing this, and anybody that sees this program, or anybody that sees this program and tells anybody about it, is welcome to join in on this.
And how would they do it?
Contact me or you.
All right, you want to get a hold of me, people, producer at onsecondthought.tv, and I'll forward your email to Charlie.
Anybody wants to just type my name into the computer on the Google, or my telephone number on
Charlie
Google.
Sprinkle. See it underneath him right now? See the name right there? Charlie Sprinkle?
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work.
Google
Charlie Sprinkle, and you will pull him up and contact him. We can get rid of all these nuisance things, and then the cops will have to actually go after
criminals,
real criminals,
yeah.
Carjackers, robbers, burglars. The cops aren't going to like that, because then they're going to bring in less money, and they're going to be confronted with violent people.
Our goal is to get this lawsuit in every state of the union, in every county of every state in the union.
Well, I know a young lady that'll help you in Santa Barbara County, and maybe a couple other counties as well, because you don't have to live in the county to file a lawsuit or give notice to the judges, do you?
That's right. This is notice.
And once you give the judge this notice, if he goes ahead and does what Colleen Stern was doing to dozens and dozens of people, they have committed what, Charlie?
They've committed whatever crime they committed, and you just go to the bank and take the money. You've got automatic judgment.
You got automatic judgment.
Automatic judgment.
How do you get it printed, an automatic judgment, to go to the bank and say, I want Colleen Stern's savings account?
We're going to set up the grand jury to do it.
Well, let's do the grand jury right
You
here.
and I can set up a grand jury.
Why don't we do it right here on live TV, Charlie?
We can do that.
I think we could get, within a grand jury, you need what, 24 maximum?
24 people. Get out your phone book, start calling people and ask them to be on the grand jury.
Well, I don't think I'd have trouble getting 24 people to be on this grand jury.
I can get 24 people at my donut shop, and I have coffee at it in the mornings.
But if we did it on live television...
We can do it. We can televise the whole thing. Talk about transparency, that we have seen none of out of Washington, D.C.
No transparency.
No transparency.
Out of the big change, Obama.
The only thing you're going to have after the change is hope.
Yeah, because you won't even have pocket change left when Obama's done.
What time the change gets done.
Yeah, when he's done stealing even your last bottom penny, you won't even have a little loose change. Well, thanks, Charlie. I want to go right now. There's a FBI agent, and many of you will know I'm not real fond of attorneys and FBI agents, but this guy is like Ted Gunderson. In fact, he's a friend of Ted Gunderson, who sometimes introduces my show. Ted Gunderson, you remember, was head of all of Southern California FBI. This guy's name is Jan Lindsay, and he was just arrested about 3 weeks ago, and I apologize it took me this long to get him on here. But he's been arrested, and I think he's being held without bail for distributing money to patriots who might be buying guns and bullets to fight our own government. I think that's the story the government's putting out, but I don't know, because you know what? You can't trust Fox, you can't trust CNN, and you can't trust the three blind mice, Charlie, ABC, CBS, and NBC. They hear no evil, they see no evil, and they speak no evil of the government people anymore.
It's terrible.
It is. Well, ever since, Scooter Libby leaked that thing about Valerie Flom being an undercover CIA agent married to Ambassador Wilson, and it was the reporter that sat in jail. Scooter Libby didn't spend 1 day in jail. Not a day. But the reporter that tried to protect her services, her sources, she spent months, I think 8 or 9 months, protecting the scumbag, because reporters like her and me, we try to protect our sources. Judges don't care about protecting your sources.
They don't care about the law.
They don't care about the law. It's just some of the reasons I know things that I have not reported, because I know judges would say, Mr. Wagner, come into my court. Now tell us who your source is, or we're going to lock you up. So I just don't tell them. I don't report certain things, Charlie. And how do you think that affects our news coverage?
It's devastating, because we're supposed to have a free press.
We don't.
You don't have a free press when you have to edit yourself.
Yeah, you got to edit yourself to protect yourself from some idiot judge who doesn't follow the Constitution. But this Colleen Stern, I mean, I just can't get over that. The court, and the court was Colleen Stern, a commissioner. She's not even a full judge. And I liked her. I actually said, go out and vote for her. But she says, Mr. Wagner, this is a superior court of the state of California under color of law of the United States. And the state and this county and all relevant statutory and common law. Common law?
Statutory and common law don't go together. That's vinegar and oil.
Yeah. This woman
Don't mix.
You know, all she's there is to sucking the money from the lemmings that go down there to have their wallets empty. Come into. Oh, I gotta tell Charlie, this guy comes in. I sat there after a while. I mean, I go watch these courts when I have no business there, other than to watch the judge. So I sat there after my deal was done, and I'm sitting there, and this guy comes in, and she says, "Well, Mr. So-and-so, it looks like you're in contempt of court. You're behind on your child support. You know, thousands of dollars. And how you doing?" And he says, "Well, Your Honor, they're going to hire me on next week." And I said, "Oh, good. How many hours a week are you going to get?" "Full time." Oh, she goes, "Ooh, good. You make lots of money and you can start paying all these arrears." And I'm thinking, you witch. That's what I was thinking. You witch, Colleen Stern. The guy's been out of a job and all you can think of is how to suck out the money when he makes a buck.
Get it first.
Get it first.